My name is Ethan Caldwell, a 35-year-old mechanic from Boise, Idaho. For years, I'd been the dependable one in my family, the guy who fixed everyone's problems, literally and figuratively. But nothing prepared me for the betrayal that would unravel at my sister E.S. boutique opening in downtown Boise. I'd invested my entire savings, $120,000, into her dream clothing store, only to learn she'd sold it to a corporate chain and cut me out entirely. Her words still burn. "Ethan, you're too ordinary for this kind of success." Here's how I turned her betrayal into my triumph. Growing up, my younger sister Lauren was the family's shining star. While I spent my teens in greasy overalls learning to fix cars at Dad's auto shop, Lauren was winning beauty pageants and dreaming of fame. After our parents passed, I became her safety net. When she flunked out of college, I paid her rent. When her influencer career tanked, I covered her bills. So, when she pitched her boutique idea, a chic clothing store called Lauren's Luxe, I saw a chance to help her succeed. I drained my savings, built from years of 12-hour shifts at Boise Auto Repair, to fund the lease, inventory, and renovations for her store on Main Street. The deal was clear. I'd own 50% of the business, a silent partner supporting her vision. For months, I worked nights after my shop shifts, hammering shelves, painting walls in her signature blush pink, and installing vintage chandeliers she insisted on. Lauren handled the creative side, posting Instagram reels and schmoozing with local influencers. The grand opening was set for a crisp October evening, and I arrived in my best flannel, proud to see our hard work come to life. The store glowed, packed with Boise's trendiest, sipping wine and fawning over Lauren's curated racks. Then, during her toast, Lauren dropped the bomb. "I'm thrilled to announce Lauren's Luxe is joining the Bella Vibe chain," she beamed, clinking glasses with a suit-wearing stranger. "This partnership will take us national." The crowd cheered, but I stood frozen. Partnership? I hadn't signed off on anything. Later, in the back room, I confronted her. "Ethan," she said, tossing her hair, "I sold the business. Bella Vibe offered millions. You're too ordinary for this. You just hold us back." My stepdad, Carl, nodded. "It's her dream, son. You've got your wrenches." My $120,000, my sweat, my trust, gone. The betrayal stung deeper than the money. I'd sacrificed my own dream, a custom motorcycle shop, to lift her up. My best friend, Jake, a small business accountant, saw my shock and pulled me aside. "Get the paperwork, Ethan. Something's off." That night, I dug through my files and found our partnership agreement, clearly stating my 50% ownership. Then I noticed an email from Lauren's lawyer, buried in my spam folder, warning her that selling without my consent was illegal. My hands shook with rage, but also clarity. They thought I'd roll over, the ordinary brother. They were wrong. The next morning, I met Jake's cousin, Vanessa, a cutthroat business attorney in Boise. She reviewed the documents and grinned. "They committed fraud, Ethan. The sale's invalid without your signature." She filed an emergency injunction to freeze the sale and demanded an audit of Lauren S. Luxe's finances. By noon, Lauren and Bella Vibe were served papers. My phone exploded with texts, Lauren calling me selfish, Carl begging me to think of family. I ignored them, fueled by years of being their doormat. At Vanessa's advice, I went public. Boise's tight-knit community loves its local businesses, so I posted on social media, detailing how Lauren sold my investment out from under me. The post went viral locally, with customers boycotting her pop-up events. Lauren's influencer friends dropped her, and Bella Vibe backed out, citing legal complications. She was livid, showing up at my apartment, screaming that I'd ruined her life. I held up the partnership agreement. "You stole my life's work, Lauren. You don't get to play victim." Within weeks, Vanessa negotiated a settlement. Lauren had to buy me out for my $120,000 plus $75,000 in damages for fraud. But I wasn't done. I used the money to open Caldwell Customs, my motorcycle shop, in a prime spot on Boise's Grove Street. At the grand opening, locals packed the place, drawn by my story of standing up to betrayal. Lauren, meanwhile, was stuck managing a failing pop-up, her reputation in tatters. As I polished a Harley in my shop, my phone buzzed, Lauren asking for a loan. I deleted it, smiling at the neon sign above my door. I wasn't ordinary. I was unstoppable.